Okay, folks, if I could have your attention, I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Less.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 5 present.
You all stand, please, and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, March 5th, 2019, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the City Clerk.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion or suggested changes in the minutes? If not, roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. We're going to have a presentation in just a moment from Ivan Baker, but before that, is there anyone who has anything to say to the council?
I'm just going to slide this. Not a problem. Give these to you, Tom, if you would share them.
Kill too many trees.
We do. Mr. Mayor, Commissioners, my name is Donna Nordstrom, and I am here on behalf of the Reddick Mansion Association. As you know, this spring we will be starting a $1.2 million exterior restoration on the building. During this time, we will continue to operate as we have been. We will be open for tours, we will be hosting events, and we will have space available for rental. Last year, more than 6,500 people visited the Reddick Mansion. Some of those visitors we know were local because we were involved in several community events. We hosted artists as part of the Omni Prize Art Festival. We were a stop on the Ottawa Downtown Merchants Wine and Art Walk, and we opened our gardens to Ottawa and Marquette High School students for their homecoming photos. We had 2,201 people tour the mansion last year. Of those people, 71% of them were from more than 50 miles away. We had visitors from 38 different states and 11 foreign countries, including China, Ecuador, Israel, and New Zealand. Last year, working with Reed Wilson and the Ottawa Visitor Center, we welcomed more than 400 people to the mansion from the riverboat tours. During those 4 separate boat dockings in Allen Park, our volunteers donated a total of 162 hours as docents, greeters, hosts and hostesses, and help in the gift shop. Last year, we also booked 8 group tours directly. We had groups from Carroll Stream, Tinley Park, Galesburg, and Lansing, Michigan come to visit. And we're happy to announce the group tour season has already started here this year. We had 2 group tours last week at the mansion. One group from the Chicago suburbs and a second group from the YMCA in Morris. And just this morning, when I was at the mansion, we received a phone call from a potential group tour for June. I spoke with a lady from Kankakee who is bringing a group of 25 to 40 ladies here who want to tour the mansion, eat lunch in town, and shop in our downtown stores. We are respectfully requesting $5,550 to be used for the marketing and promoting of the Reddick Mansion. With this money, we intend to, among other things, revise, update, and print 5,000 new rack cards, advertise in the LaSalle County Visitors Guide, the Heritage Corridor Visitors Guide, and Starved Rock Country magazines, purchase reusable banners for some of our annual events, and increase our social media presence through our Facebook page and website. We appreciate your support and look forward to working with the city and the Ottawa Visitor Center as we continue to promote and market both Ottawa and the Reddick Mansion. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you to all the folks at the association for helping make Ottawa destination.
Thank you.
You got it in
Mansion's a big part of it.
Still working on the budget, so.
I wanted to promote, I had it on the agenda to do it 2 weeks ago, but you had the presentation about the opioid addiction. Seemed like a bad juxtaposition of requests.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have anything for the council tonight? Okay, then Ivan Baker is here with the North Central Illinois Economic Development Corporation. I note that President Steve Aubrey is also here with us tonight. And Ivan, the floor is yours. The city, just so people know, the city is part of the NCI EDC. Been a contributing member for the past 3 years, and both I and Commissioner Awesome sit on the board.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. Good evening. Happy St. Joseph's Day. It's a beautiful day, and spring's tomorrow, and maybe we're going to get through this crazy winter and forget it, right? Again, I'm Ivan Baker, president of North Central Illinois Economic Development Corporation. We go by NCI, and our chairman of the board, Steve Aubrey, is here with me as well. It's always a pleasure to come and give you an update of the activity that's going on with NCI and to also answer any questions that you have. Importantly, North Central Illinois Economic Development Corporation is the marketing organization getting the most bang for the buck from our investors, making sure that our presence is known in order to secure more jobs, more investment, and importantly, more tax revenue. When the organization was first talked about, I know, Mayor, you can remember when this was talked about probably 5-6 years ago. The big issue was being competitive. We have to worry about the numbers. We have 154,000 people in our 3 counties, about 3,000 graduates every year, and we don't want to lose them. And we want to make sure there's opportunities for the people who live here, for our graduates, so that they can come back, raise a family, afford a home, have a great standard of living, pay taxes, but they need a good job to do that. And we were all concerned that the diversity and the economic strength of our region is affected if we don't compete for those jobs. So to do that, you can't get that investment without getting leads. And the leaders in the region realized that we have to get more leads, we have to attract prospects and new business investors, and not duplicate the efforts that are already being done by great organizations that are promoting tourism and downtown development and retail development and business retention and many other key issues, small business development. There are organizations that do a great job in LaSalle, Bureau, and Putnam County. And we don't want to step on their toes, but the one thing that wasn't happening was marketing. And the leaders realized that we needed to do that. So thanks to you, and you should pat yourself on the back because you're among 250 leaders, public and private sector in the region, with 53 investing businesses and agencies that are making sure that we have a competitive marketing program and we're making sure that our presence is known. Our board of directors, very proud to work with these leaders. They've made a great difference since 2016 when we first got started. So we've been in existence really about 2.5 years as an organization, and it's a phenomenal group, and I appreciate all their hard work. And as the mayor pointed out, two members from this body are on our board. As you know already, our mission is specifically to create shared prosperity and economic opportunity in the region by aggressively marketing locational advantages for business investment. Our whole focus is marketing because no other organization in the region does it. And the leaders, you and others in the region, realized that we needed to be aggressive and market the region so we can get more investment. The board decided on that strategy, that mission, and the goals focusing on bringing in business that will increase the tax base, diversify the economy, and provide quality employment opportunities, while working with other organizations to foster growth and expansion of business and industry and promote quality education and workforce training, which is very, very critical for our success. So, what has happened? I know I'm kind of singing to the choir, but it's kind of nice to be reminded. Thanks to to our organization, we now make sure that we have accurate real estate data available 24 hours a day on an award-winning professional website that went live only 2 years ago. It went live in February of 2017. We've had over 190 personal meetings with consultants and brokers and developers and prospects. We have a consistent email marketing campaign to over 4,000 executives and brokers and developers. And we're specifically marketing to target sectors in competitive regions in Minnesota, Ohio, and Missouri. We are the only sponsoring economic development organization in the state for the SIOR Top Real Estate Brokers in Industrial Development, the Association of Industrial Real Estate, and Coronet Global World Association of Industrial Real Estate. These industrial real estate executives represent the projects. And we're having success because they know us. They know North Central Illinois. They know that they can trust us with correct information. Ameren, Nicor, ComEd, our railroads, we work with them closely and help in any way that they're doing any kind of marketing to promote our area. We're a regional ally with Intersect Illinois and the DCO. We have promoted special events to, again, make sure that the top decision makers, the representatives for these projects, know about North Central Illinois. So we've been able to promote as sponsor for the Chicago Industrial Properties Industrial Summits every year, the Chicagoland Annual Real Estate Forecast, the virtual tour with industrial real estate, breakfast tours, promotional events, and as a result, we've had 55 prospect site proposals in 2 years and more site visits. I will tell you honestly, I looked at this slide and I am amazed because I've told the board this. I didn't expect this kind of lead activity. When I talk to the economic developers, you know, in our region, you know, you've got Dave and Reed and Boyd here in Ottawa, phenomenal team. We got 8 or 10 a year because the marketing effort was kind of hit and miss for the region. But mostly it was getting responses reactively from DCEO. Now we get 8 or 10 a month, a 400% increase in leads. We've had 55 project submittals, promoting sites and buildings in 14 cities. And that number in parentheses is very important to you as the leaders of Ottawa. Because of decisions you've made for many, many years, you have sites with rail, which rail sites happen to be one of the main things that the prospects are asking for. You have a variety of sites of different sizes. You're on the interstate, which is another primary key criteria for most of our prospects. You have the access to the river as an additional advantage. You have unbelievable proven success with companies here in Ottawa. You have a municipally owned business park that your officials here at the city fully know all details about. You've done all the pre-engineering. You have all the work done in advance to be able to tell prospects, by golly, we're ready. You have other sites that are privately owned north of the interstate. You have a proven record of success. So when we get those leads, and on top of this, you've got some buildings available. I wish we had larger buildings because a lot of times we get eliminated because of that, because many of our prospects want buildings over 200,000 square feet. But you've got 3 buildings that are available that we're able to market. So when projects come in, guess what? 68% of the project submittals that we've been able to make for the past 2 years have included Ottawa. 68%. We have 23 active projects currently in the pipeline. We have been eliminated for a variety of reasons. Primarily, we get eliminated because we're so far from O'Hare or we're too far from the I-55 corridor. But the big issue that you should be so proud of is the fact that because of all the work that you have done for years in preparing this community for business development, it's working. We get the inquiries, oh by golly, guess what? Ottawa is able to meet the requirements for 68% of them. That's amazing. Because we do have projects that say, no, I got to be on I-39, or I need to have BNSF rail. Well, you don't have BNSF rail. You know, I mean, so sometimes they can be very specific, and I can't get Ottawa, but I'm always amazed at the fact that you, as leaders in Ottawa, have made sure that you have a community that is prepared for the prospects that are looking in the region. I'm really proud, the board is too, that we won the International Gold Award from the Association of Marketing and Communication Professionals for our website. I know you've been on our website. Do check it out. It's new and improved. We got the video very clear. It's easier to get to the data. It's from the homepage. There's more information on our target industries directly from the homepage. It becomes a great asset to you and the other communities to link to our website, but we make sure that there are direct links from our website to you, and it does make a difference. We get about 500 visits a month to this website right now, and we are getting inquiries coming directly to us, and not through the state, not through a consultant that's in Chicago, not through a broker in Chicago, because they find our information quickly. If you do a Google search for Illinois, economic development, North Central Illinois, Northern Illinois, we pop up in the top 5. So I get a consultant from Italy that calls me direct and said, got information on you really quick. And your contact information was fast. So, and that company from Italy is actually in town this week. All right, in the region, they're looking in the whole region. We're doing what you want us to do and make sure that we're making our presence known by going where the prospects are. The prospects are represented by brokers and consultants, and they are at AIR, at Site Selectors Guild, at the trade shows, at Select USA for foreign direct investment. We advertise, we promote, we get the programs together and make sure that North Central Illinois is always front and center. At the Chicago Industrial Properties Summit, annual summit, North Central Illinois, we're one of the main sponsors. All the programming has North Central Illinois behind the panel in plain view with spotlight on it. What's really pleasing, and Jerry Schotten was here about a year and a half ago, did a site tour and talked to our investors. He's one of the top consultants in Chicago. He'll be the first one to say, Ivan, I don't have a project for you right now, but I know what you have to offer. I know what your communities will do. The bottom line is that the first goal of a regional marketing effort is to fill the pipeline with interest. Our efforts have got to bring in leads. And he commented in an email to me, and this is a copy of it, I think your success in generating inquiries is praiseworthy because we're filling that pipeline with leads. We're focused on the future. Everything we do is thinking of our families, our kids, the graduates. How do we make sure that the entire region is providing the job opportunities that are necessary so people can afford a home, the cars, put money away for college, be able to go on vacation, make sure that they have the standard of living that they want, and not have to try to survive and scrape on a couple of minimum wage jobs. That's not fair to them. Our citizens deserve better, and we have so many successful businesses already providing good jobs. We just want more, and we're going to continue to work for that. We know that regional economic development never, ever ends. We know that competitive marketing never, ever ends. And we know that the need for good paying jobs and opportunity for our kids and our neighbors and our graduates will never end. That's why this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4-year project. This is a project of marketing our community, marketing our region to be competitive for new jobs. It's a constant effort, and we couldn't do it without you. I really appreciate you, and in the folder that's in front of you, on the second to the last page, points out again some of the stats that I gave you as far as the number of projects. We actually have had 204 generated leads since this was printed just 2 weeks ago. We got more generated leads, and we're at 55 submitted proposals. We haven't had the big project yet announced, but we're getting close. We've got a Chinese company coming in next week looking at a building, and I know they've narrowed it down to a couple of buildings in Illinois, actually. We've got the project here in Ottawa that we know we're a finalist on. We're hoping to hear word on that by summer, hopefully. Right, Mayor? And we hoped it was going to be last summer, but projects are on hold. Many of the projects that we have in the pipeline right now simply are on hold. And when the brokers tell us, we'll get them active again. But if they don't tell me they've eliminated us, I'm not eliminated. I'm going to keep that communication, make sure that they know that we can help them make money, and that this is the place to be, that we've got the labor force that'll make a difference. And so we're really pleased with the lead activity. I wish I could make an announcement every day, Unfortunately, that's not reality, but we've got the leads to be able to make sure that the activity will continue. Appreciate you very, very much. I would like to introduce Steve. Do you want to make a comment?
Just one thing that I'd like to underscore is the fact that there are only 2 employees with the corporation, Ivan and Gina. The bulk of the budget goes towards marketing to bring the people to the area. That his main focus is to bring the leads. Hand them off to the cities, have the cities. Ottawa is fantastic when it's handed off to you guys. I know Mayor Eschbach, Dave Noble, everybody has been so proactive on jumping on the leads, coming up with the presentation and following through, so that the main thing is for us to be one of the consideration locations. And like Ivan said, we haven't had any home runs yet, but we're on the map. We're out there, so it's only a matter of time. And thank you for your support.
Thank you, gentlemen. Anybody, any comments here?
Any questions? Thank you very much.
I just make the point that, this is another example of where regionalism works, and there's no way these individual counties and communities would have the budget to do what NCI does, but together, by contributing along with some private companies, we've been able to create the budget that lets us market the area the way it needs to be marketed. So I've been pretty impressed with my time on the board.
Thank you.
And I'll miss it.
And actually, for Ottawa specifically, the marketing the direct marketing that we do, you're getting $6 spent for every dollar that you're investing for marketing because of the fact that we're able to share together as a region and be able to do more. I'm always amazed at some of the cost. When suddenly, to do a sponsorship with the summit, will be several $1,000s, or to make the promotions with the industrial and office realtors will be $3,000 or $4,000, or to work with the Site Selectors Guild, maybe $5,000. It's amazing the cost. But it makes so much more sense for Ottawa to share that cost with other communities in the region. Our numbers are better, we can compete better, and bottom line is we all benefit. So I appreciate you very much.
Well, thank you. Okay, we'll proceed with the agenda, moving into Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of March 8th, 2019, in the amount of $377,941.93 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report of March 19, 2019, showing expenses in the amount of $540,988.18 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly salary payroll of March 8, 2019, in the amount of $9,774.38 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Excuse me, Commissioner Gainier, any
Yeah.
discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly financial report of City Clerk Shelley L. Monks for the month of February 2019 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing execution and amendment of a downstate operating assistant grant agreement between the City of Ottawa and IDOT regarding EDCAT for fiscal year 19, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
Yeah, this is part of the funds that keep North Central Area Transit running. As you notice down below when we get to it, there are a couple other grants that we have that we actually go and get to actually keep everything running. That's where we get our budget from.
Any other comment? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing the execution of an electrical aggregation program agreement between the City of Ottawa and Constellation New Energy Incorporated, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion?
Yeah, I just want to bring it up again, as I brought up at the last meeting. The savings won't be as great this time as it was before, but the problem that we ran into was all these other companies running around town, talking to people, getting them to sign up for different companies besides the one we're dealing with, and come to find out when they get their first bill that it's twice as much as they said it was going to be. These people work with us through the city to eliminate that problem. We get them back on track, get rid of their bill that they get, and we get them on this, or we get them back on Amron, so that way they're not running into the problems that they had.
Any other comment? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing the execution and amendment of the Section 5311 grant agreement between the City of Ottawa and IDOT regarding NCAT for fiscal year 20 be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that a resolution authorizing execution and amendment of the Downstate Operating Assistant Program Grant Agreement between the City of Ottawa and IDOT regarding NCAT for fiscal year 20 be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that an ordinance providing for public transportation in the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois be passed and approved.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
Not at the present time, Mayor.
Commissioner Awesome?
Moved by Commissioner Awesome that a resolution authorizing the approval and acceptance of a proposal for architectural services between the City of Ottawa and Basali Carey and Allstat for the River Crossing Lift Station, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Austin that the quote received from Gasvoda and Associates in the amount of $29,742 for the variable frequency drive for well number 14 for the Water Department be accepted and paid for from the Water Fund.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. You have anything else for the council, Commissioner Awesome?
No, sir.
Commissioner Gainier?
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the service proposal received from iFiber to run fiber to our water towers to improve police and fire communications in the amount of $63,570 be approved and paid for from the Enterprise Zone Fund.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? As I recall, this is going to save us almost $5,000 a month.
In addition, improve our communication between dispatch and the vehicles, yes.
Any other
Tom,
comment?
is
Go ahead.
there revenue to pay back the enterprise zone fund, or is this just a? I don't care, I mean, I'm just asking.
That wasn't investigated, no, I don't believe so.
Any other comment? Roll call?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else, Commissioner Gainier?
No, not at this time.
Commissioner Less?
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of a proposal for structural engineering services by Chamberlain and Associates Incorporated for bridge inspections, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that an ordinance authorizing the sale of personal property, including 4 trucks and 1 trailer, to be sold as is, be passed and approved. Be it further moved, the items be available for public inspection between March 21st and April 1st at the Public Works Facility on Jackson Street between 7 o'clock a.m. and 3:30 p.m., Monday through Friday.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion?
These are just items that are declared surplus that we are looking to sell or get rid of for the most part. These vehicles were replaced last year, so we do have new inventory in stock with it, and these are just liquidating what we have and don't need any
As I
further.
recall, they're all like new.
Oh, they are in fantastic condition, so I'm sure we're going to have numerous phone calls. Maybe we can have Ivan do some marketing for us. But again, they will be available at our Public Works facility for anyone interested in taking a look at those.
Okay, any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that the joint purchasing requisition received from the Illinois Department of Central Management Services to purchase 1,600 tons of rock salt for fiscal year 20 be authorized and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Less?
I just wanted to add also, too, that we've received notification from the Illinois Department of Transportation. There was a meeting today, and the Illinois Department of Transportation will be resurfacing and paving Route 23 this year, starting here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Construction is expected to take primarily the remainder of the summer, with completion expected in October. The extent of the repaving and the repairs will actually be from Fremont Street at the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad tracks all the way south through town to McKinley Road. So much needed repair and some paving that's been due for the past few years, and it looks like it's come to fruition this year and be completed. So we're happy that that's going to occur. There will be some updates coming on when the construction actually will be starting, and other details as far as that goes too. So we are happy that's going to occur this year. So thank you.
Okay. Don, do you have anything for the council tonight?
No, I don't. Thanks.
Christina?
No, Mayor.
No, thank you, sir.
Move to the mayor's part of the agenda.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that an ordinance amending ordinance number 52-2014, which established an enterprise zone within the city of Ottawa, Illinois. This said enterprise zone being a portion of a larger enterprise zone encompassing contiguous portions of the cities of Marseilles, Morris, and Ottawa, the villages of Shanahan, Coal City, and Seneca, and the counties of Grundy and LaSalle, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be passed and approved.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? This is a request from the Grundy County portion of the enterprise zone to delete or eliminate, or I guess that's the right word. That's not the right word. What's the right word? Amending the ordinance to withdraw a certain parcel of property that no longer needs the enterprise zone benefits that will allow them to use it somewhere else at some point in the future. Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that an ordinance amending Chapter 86, Article 9 of the Municipal Code of the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, regarding procedures for the vacation of streets, alleys, and right-of-ways be passed and approved.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? We've followed some general policies in the past when we vacate alleys, but we really don't have a written policy, and this is basically put that in place. It requires, for example, if somebody wants an alley vacated, they have to apply. They have to pay a $1,000 application fee, which covers our publication costs and so forth. And we establish a price for the land that's being vacated on a per square foot basis. Any other comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of a sale of public property agreement between the City of Ottawa and Gary Simon for property located at 205 through 207 West Main Street, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut. This is for the property where there's now a hole in the ground on Main Street. That was a building that just had gone too far and it basically was about to fall, so the city ended up acquiring that, demoing it, and very happy to say that we now have a purchaser whose plans to build a 2-story building there to fill in that sort of like missing tooth in West Main Street. Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing an addendum to the agreement between the City of Ottawa and Paul V. Martin as trustee under Trust Agreement Number 2008 relating to Pembroke Subdivision Phase 2, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Trying to remember what this one was.
This changes the detention pond to phase 4.
Okay. It's going to be done with Phase 3, now it's Phase 4.
Right.
Because Phase 3 was only one lot. All right, it came back to me. Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an Ottawa Downtown TIF District intergovernmental agreement between the City of Ottawa and Illinois Valley Community College District Number 513, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? This agreement will allow us to move forward with our plan to extend the life of the downtown TIF. The city agrees to rebate certain portions of the TIF funds to the college. We've got several of those that have been passed recently. Any other comment? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an easement agreement between the City of Ottawa and Charles H. Menny Jr. for property located at 1 Oak Lane Drive, which has been on file for public inspection since March 5th, 2019, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing and ratifying a settlement agreement between the City of Ottawa, Aaron Moore, and ASME Council 31 be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Agreement involving a issue with one of our employees, disciplinary issue. Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request for a fundraiser from Ottawa First to collect donations on Saturday, June 22nd, 2019, from 8 o'clock a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. at the intersections of Route 23 and Norris Drive and Route 23 and Main Street be approved, and the city departments involved be notified of the event.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the request for a variance from Paul Zinke for property located at 415 Christie Street be received and referred to the Zoning Board of Appeals for review and recommendation.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have a proclamation next.
We have a proclamation regarding Child Abuse Prevention Month. Whereas preventing child abuse and neglect is a community issue that depends on the involvement among people throughout the community. And whereas child maltreatment occurs when people find themselves in stressful situations without community resources and don't know how to cope. And whereas the majority of child abuse cases stems from situations and conditions that are preventable in an engaged and supportive community. And whereas child abuse and neglect not only directly harms children, but also increases the likelihood of criminal behavior, substance abuse, health problems such as heart disease and obesity, and risky behavior such as smoking. And whereas effective child abuse prevention programs succeed because of partnerships created among social service agencies, schools, faith communities, civic organizations, law enforcement agencies, and the business community. Now therefore, I, Robert Eschbach, as Mayor of the City of Ottawa, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2019 to be Child Abuse Prevention Month in Ottawa, and encourage all citizens to support the Youth Service Bureau of Illinois Valley and learn more about its many programs and resources in the community.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a proclamation declaring the month of April 2019 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in the city of Ottawa be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Nobody's here from,
Anybody here from Youth Service Bureau?
no, so we'll hang on to that. The next item on the agenda is a proposal opening for the former Central School track property. We received one proposal,
And the winner is?
and the winner is? It is obviously from the YMCA's Board of Directors, and they have provided a flash drive with all of their information. There was a pretty good laundry list of things in the ad of requirements, so I'm assuming you want to refer this to staff for review and recommendation. All right. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the proposal received from the Ottawa YMCA for the former Central Schools track property be accepted and referred to staff for review and recommendation.
Is there a second on the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Have anything else before closed session? Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this council recess into closed session to discuss matters of personnel, collective bargaining, and closed session minutes.
Is there a second? Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Council will not be taking any formal action when we come out of closed session, but you're all welcome to stick around if you like.
You gotta explain to them, it might be an hour or two.
And it might be an hour or so.